Welcome to the Bedtime Stories channel. I am Lily, and now I will take you on a magical journey into the original fairy tale, The Secret of the Coral Reef. If you enjoy the story, don't forget to click the like button and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new tale. Now snuggle up, close your eyes, and let the story begin. Little Laura lived in a sunny coastal village where the sea was not only beautiful, but also a mystery. She loved to watch it from afar, but every time she tried to enter the water, her heart would start racing. She felt as though the waves were watching her like a giant, powerful monster, ready to swallow her at any moment. Laura wasn't ready to face that fear. One sunny day, while playing on the beach and collecting seashells, she found something unusual, a small stone that glowed with a soft blue light. The stone was very beautiful, and when she picked it up, it seemed like the sea whispered to her, "Take me and uncover my secret." Laura felt that she had to keep it, but she also felt a little uneasy, unsure of what would happen next. She looked at it one more time and then hid it in her pocket, trying not to pay it too much attention. The next day, when Laura was once again walking along the beach, the sea started whispering her name. She couldn't stop. The feeling was magical, yet mysterious. The waves greeted her with every movement, and the blue light from the stone grew stronger as she approached the water. Laura stopped, listening to the whispers of the sea, which seemed to be calling her. In the distance, she saw a faint outline of a boat, but it was too far to see clearly. Laura felt her heart racing, but this time not from fear, but from some new, unexplained excitement. "What is this?" Laura whispered, looking at the stone in her hand. It began to glow more brightly, as if something was calling her. Then, the waves broke in golden droplets around her feet, and Laura felt the soft sea foam wrap around her legs. The stone began pulsing in her hand, and she felt something shift inside her. Suddenly, the waves seemed to look at her with strange curiosity. "Don't be afraid, Laura," a voice suddenly called out. She turned her head and saw a huge turtle swimming toward her. The turtle was so big that it seemed to beat with every stroke of its flippers. "I will help you," said the turtle, smiling warmly. "What should I do?" Laura asked, still confused by what was happening. Her heart was beating loudly, but not out of fear, out of some newfound curiosity. The sea is not an enemy. It is an ally. The turtle came closer and spoke calmly. "You just need to trust it. Swimming is easy when you trust the water." Laura still felt unsure. "But I don't know how to swim. How will I breathe underwater?" she asked, turning to the blue sea. "This is part of the sea's secret," the turtle replied. "You will also receive help from the old whale who lives deep in the sea." The turtle swam calmly toward Laura and pointed with its flipper to somewhere in the distance. Laura looked and soon saw a massive whale emerge from the depths of the sea. It was so vast that its head rose above the water, as if speaking to her. When the whale approached, it offered her a small stone, identical to the one Laura had found on the beach. "This stone will help you breathe underwater," said the whale in a soft, soothing voice. "Don't be afraid, Laura. Take it and you will understand how to overcome any obstacle." Laura took the stone, which was cold to the touch, but began to glow with a strong light in her hand. She felt her entire body fill with calm. Suddenly, something changed. She could breathe underwater without fear. "You will be safe as long as you move with the sea," said the whale, smiling gently at Laura. "This is your path. Follow the light." Laura dipped her feet into the sea and then submerged completely, letting the waves guide her. She felt light and free, as if she were part of the flow of the water. With every movement, she felt everything around her becoming clearer. The water felt warm and soft, and the light from the stone led her to new wonders. When Laura reached the coral reef, she couldn't believe her eyes. Marine creatures greeted her. Colorful fish danced around her. Seahorses twisted their bodies, and glowing jellyfish floated in perfect rhythm. Seaweed, like soft hands, guided her through a labyrinth of underwater caves and chambers. Laura felt as though she were part of this world. As she swam in the crystal clear waters, she noticed something that amazed her even more. A group of tiny fish were dancing around her as if welcoming her. They sang softly, synchronizing with every movement Laura made. "You are chosen, Laura. You are now part of our world," they sang. Laura smiled and continued swimming, discovering even more incredible things. Huge, sparkling corals that seemed to live their own lives. They changed color depending on the water's movement and the light. Laura wondered if these corals could speak, but there was no time to think, for another wonder awaited her. As she moved along the reef's paths, Laura suddenly felt something strange. A radiant light began to shine from below. She dove deeper and discovered something that truly amazed her. Before her appeared a massive figure made of pure light. It was the sea spirit, a grand and majestic creature with the body of a fish and a human face. "I am the spirit of the sea," it said in a voice that echoed through the very heart of the ocean. "Are you guiding me here?" Laura asked, feeling a mix of fear and awe. "I am not guiding you, Laura. You chose this path yourself, but if you wish, I will reveal another secret of the sea." The spirit paused for a moment and then continued. "This secret is that the sea is not just water. It is part of the life of everything around us. You must care for it, love it, and understand it." "How do I protect it?" Laura asked, feeling her heart fill with a new responsibility. Just as you care for yourself, you must care for the sea. Every reef, every fish, every drop of water is precious. We are part of this world. When you fill yourself with love for it, you will understand how to be a true guardian. Laura felt inspired and blessed. She knew she would never forget this moment. The sea was not only its home, but also her destiny. When she surfaced, Laura was no longer the same girl. She had changed, strong and calm, The stone in her hand no longer glowed so brightly, but Laura could feel the light inside her was stronger than ever. "Thank you, sea," she whispered. "I will guard your secrets." She turned toward the horizon, feeling that new adventures were waiting. With a brave heart, Laura now knew how to care for her new underwater family. And although the light of the stone had dimmed, she knew it would be with her whenever she needed help again.